Well, I would say that the reviews of any kind are good. So, obviously, everybody would like to be flooded with five-star reviews, and but then sometimes they're devastated when we get a three-star, and oh my gosh, if you got a one-star review, it's like you want to give up the whole business. You're ready to mail it in. That's like, that's it. We got 90 good ones, but one bad one, time to close up shop, right? And so don't overreact to bad reviews. Here's what I would say: good reviews are for vanity. It kind of builds your self-esteem and it creates vanity within your organization. Like, we are the best. Look at all these reviews. It kind of fortifies our company and our attitude and our culture. Bad reviews are for sanity. They're there to help us improve. So when a customer does take the time, let's put it this way, Emily, you could pay a consultant like me, like $12,000 a day to go out to your place and tell you what's lacking in your company. But the customer will do that for free. Just for the cost of one bad review, you're going to learn a lot of instead of $12,000. You're going to so that one bad review is probably worth like $12,000 because you're getting information about how you can improve. Does that make sense? So, but the problem is that our ego sometimes stands in the way of listening to what the customer is saying to us. And that's it. I always say good reviews are always true and bad reviews are always true. My advice about reviews is take the good ones and the bad ones and definitely respond to all the reviews with number one, obviously, if you're getting good reviews and you're not responding, you probably look pretty smug and entitled. You should, say, you know what? Thank you so much for making the effort. So read the book and do a magic moment, I call it, which is praise the effort of the client for taking their time to do this. Tell them how it makes you feel so positive and enthusiastic for serving them. And then say thank you at the end, which is called the magic moment. Praise the effort, share how you feel, and then say thank you for everything you're doing as a client to make our company, to help build our company and all that. That's at least when you get a positive review. Now, negative reviews, ironically, it's the same message. Thank you for making the effort to give me feedback. This is going to help our company improve. I really appreciate this. You know what? It makes me feel devastated to hear that we fell short in serving you, right? Or I feel terrible that we didn't serve you. That we disrespected. If it was a time aspect or scheduling problem, I feel terrible that we disrespected your time. If it's a money issue, like they think they overpaid, I'd say I feel terrible that you didn't feel like you got value, because it's really not money; it's really value that wasn't received. So always say, number one, thank you for the effort to make this review, no matter if it's good or bad. Two, tell them how it makes you feel. It makes you feel good. Thank you. It makes me feel good that you gave a good review. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel very disappointed that we fell short in making you happy today. And number three, say thank you overall for taking the time to do this. Let's get on the phone. One of my pieces of advice I say is to give the customer an internal text number like Podium or something where you're showing the public that I'm not just saying, like some people, like, I tried to call you 3 times, nobody's answering the phone. Instead of like, here's my phone number, text me or call me, and then I want to talk to you so we can make this right. Because you're going public with a bad review. Here, I'll tell you the truth, Emily. With that approach, I have a customer in the Valley here in California, up in Santa Clarita, who told me, listen to this, because of the response I told him to give to the bad review, like I just mentioned, he got 22 people in the 1-year period that referred to that bad review. He said, I'm calling you because of the way you responded to that person who was awful. Like, they were treating you like trash on the Yelp review. And the way you responded told me everything I needed to know about your company. So here's my pro tip. Sometimes the bad reviews are a better way to help you respond. I'm not saying you want to get all bad reviews, but if you get a small percentage of bad reviews, take the opportunity to show what you're made of and what your value system is, and don't get into negativity. I would say here's the things I gave up, Emily. I gave up complaining. I gave up blaming. I gave up negativity. So I just say, you know what? I'm not going to participate. Negativity is a boundary I'm not going to take on myself. And I suggest that all service providers please try to not participate in negativity. And if you ever heard of the thing called the Serenity Prayer, you should say it. Accept the things you cannot change. Have the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. That's what that's what I try and tell you. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps all the blue collar service professional out there.